Hey everybody, welcome to Bkstunt's video walkthrough for the Chris campaign in Resident Evil 6. I've just finished the Jake walkthrough, so I'm plowing through with Chris now. As you can see, when you start up the game, you can select from Leon, Chris, and Jake after you play through the short prelude with Leon. And once you beat all three of them, you will unlock Ada. So I've got everyone unlocked here, but we're going to focus on Chris. And Chris's campaign, you can either play as Chris or his partner Piers. I'm going to be playing as Chris because I think that's probably what most people will be doing. You know, Chris being the well-established character that he is. Each campaign has 5 chapters, and you can see I've played through on normal and professional. But for this video series, we're going to do normal. May as well. I suck enough on normal as it is. Piers is really the kind of support character for Chris. He's definitely focused on sniping. He's got an anti-material rifle that's pretty cool. A pretty cool character overall, but people are still going to love Chris more. I'm going to leave all the cutscenes intact through these videos, by the way, so you guys can check them out, just in case people aren't playing and just watching these. So here's the first one. I'll shut up.
Another round.
Hard to find a good steak around here. Not like back home.
Fill her up.
You've had enough.
Listen, sweetheart. You're here to pour drinks and look pretty. So how about you shut your mouth?
I'll bet you get the hell out of my bar.
Nowhere to go.
Ej, dama vas je zamolila da odete. I said she asked you to leave.
Never thought I'd find Chris Redfield wasting away in a shithole like this.
Who the hell are you?
Piers. Piers Nivens?
Never heard of you.
How about this? You heard of this?
What is that?
You really don't remember anything, do you? Bioterrorism. You can't hide from your past, Chris. No matter where you go or what you do.
Who are you? What is this?
Okay. You don't remember me? Well, how about them? Look. I said look! Those were your men. Men who died under your command. You owe it to them to remember, Chris. If you walk away now, then this was all for nothing. Enough! Damn it. 6 months of searching for you. And this is what I find. Yeah. It's where you belong. Everyone's waiting.
Everyone.
We're taking you back, Captain. One way or another.
Well, there's a side of Chris Redfield most people didn't expect to see. Drunken slob in the bar. Interesting. Of course, through the campaign, you'll get to see how he came to that place.
I can't keep running away. I have to face the truth. Accept responsibility. That's the only way I'll ever remember. The only way I'll get my life back.
HQ to Alpha Team. No change to your mission. Suppress the bioterror outbreak while proceeding to point Ace of Spades.
Roger that. Prepare to drop on the 8 of Clubs. We'll make our way to the Ace of Spades and find those UN workers.
Okay, Chapter 1. That's a rather long cutscene. We're 6 minutes into this already. Anyway, so they find their Captain Chris, get him to rejoin the team, and here we are. In a burning city. Lovely. As you probably heard, I don't know if this is the first video of mine you've seen, or if you played through other parts of Resident Evil 6, lots of changes to the entire game. You can move and aim at the same time. Chris starts out with his 909, assault rifle, and a combat knife, all of which are pretty handy.
Echo to HQ. We've encountered hostiles at Diamond 3. Moving in to engage.
Definitely looks like he's well equipped.
Follow my lead.
There's a big focus on mobility in this game. As you can see, I did a front flip. I can roll around on the ground. I can roll. I can jump onto my back. All sorts of mobility options in this game. It's definitely the most mobile Resident Evil ever. You can slide while running. Crazy.
The BSAA has arrived on the scene. Excuse me, can I get a comment, please? Excuse me. Is this outbreak related to the situation back in the States? Is the BSAA involved there as well?
Look at this.
A lot of civilians in this area.
Come on, our target is ahead.
Come in, HQ. Group 4 is a mix of civvies and hostiles. Got anything else?
Oh.
Son of a...
Well, there's some more BSA soldiers dead.
Switch course from Route 4 to Route 9er. Head to the destination through the building in the 6 of Clubs.
As you guys probably know, the only real collectible you really need to keep your eyes open for in the game is the BSA emblems. Be sure to get these crates here. They're always a green herb and a red herb. And as you know, you can combine those to make a pack of 6 health tablets. Basically herbs, the health in this game is health tablets. One green herb is 1 health tablet. A green and a red, as you can see, are 6 health tablets. You can, of course, combine green health tablets like previous games. Anyways, about the Serpent Emblems. There are 4 in each chapter. They're semi-hidden, and sometimes you need peers to get them. You need to be playing as peers, or have a partner playing as peers, I guess. So Chris cannot get every Serpent Emblem. It's unfortunate, but he just can't. Here's the game's cover system in action. You can hide behind walls, you can peek out and shoot, you can even duck and move along walls. You can hide under windows. I have no idea who was shooting at me there a second ago. I don't think you even see anybody. Serpent Emblems. Here's the first one of Chapter 1. Right in this pig slaughterhouse area. Pretty easy to get. The first ones are always pretty easy. Hand grenade. Yeah, here's our items. You can press up and down to access your items, left to right to access your weapons. Pretty easy. Lets you get to them fast.
Bravo to HQ. We're currently engaged with hostiles at the Fort Worth.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, that happens every time.
Copy that. HQ to Charlie.
Still never
This
see
is Bravo
anybody.
with the 4 of Hearts.
And there's a enemy, but you can't stop him or get him whatsoever. He kills that poor guy down there.
They're killing unarmed civilians. They're gonna really love us.
Yeah, poor guy. Huh. Here behind this door, you'll fight your first Javo. The new enemies of Resident Evil 6. Yeah, that's what they can do.
Itself.
It's a good chance to practice some melee. There's a head melee move. You can do that when you shoot him in the head. This first Javo is unlike some other Javo. He's more resistant to damage than normal Javo are. And that was a quick shot that I did to finish him. You can do a quick shot by pressing R1 and L1. It's basically a quick shot to set up an enemy for a stun. And of course, once they're stunned, you can go in for a melee move. It's just chaos. Notice the camera angle here. I cannot focus off this camera angle.
You gotta put an end to this mess.
There are times in the game where the camera will do that. It will zoom to some place, make you look at something. This time, no big deal. There's no enemies around. But sometimes it focuses the camera when there are enemies around, and you'll end up taking a hit or two, just because the camera wants you to look at something.
Still trying to
kind of
wrap my head around
annoying.
what I'm seeing here.
Minor gripe, but I'm sure you'll hate it too once it costs you a health tablet. Yeah, quick shots are great. There's like no better way to take care of single enemies than a quick shot. Stuns them, melee them, real easy. I don't know if you've noticed the stamina bar underneath the health bar or not, but unlike previous games, we actually have to conserve our stamina.
Can the chatter. You ready?
Here's some more enemies right here. They got machetes. Be careful of getting too close. Like me. And that one came in from the alley. Sometimes he doesn't. There's that quick shot I was talking about. Sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he does, but there's always a third Javo in the room back here. Just waiting for it. So if you didn't kill 4 of them in this room, be ready for a Javo coming, or out in the alley there. He's normally hiding right there, waiting to pop out at you.
I'm on it.
All clear.
Ah, skill points. Yes, you do collect skill points in this game, and you will want to get as many as you can. You can level up, oh yeah. Well, he's no big threat. He takes out that soldier of yours every time. And your soldier buddy is okay. Be careful of a Javo hiding over here. I'm sure you can hear him. He thinks he's tricky. He is not.
Echo to HQ. We can't hold him up.
And there's one around the corner over there as well.
HQ to Echo. Requesting immediate status update. What's going on? We're overwhelmed. There's too many of them.
Chris's head melee is ridiculous. Picks up the guy and throws him. I guess that's what you would expect out of Chris. I mean, the end of Resident Evil 5, he was punching a boulder like crazy. There's some more Javo here on the left. I'm doing some horrid shooting. Yeah. There's the quick shot for the knife. As you can see, you can stun them with the knife as well. He does a quick slash there, followed up by another slash. Pretty devastating. Puts you in a risky situation though, especially if there's more than one enemy around.
I'm on it.
That's a neat little flashback right there, but it will make more sense later. More importantly, this guy just mutated his freaking arm. And that's an awesome capture of Chris uppercutting somebody. Be careful of that Javo sneaking up behind you with a machete. The mutations, that is one of the big things about the C virus. It not only makes the enemies heal unnaturally fast, but if they take trauma, or excessive trauma I guess, to any part of their body, they can have a chance to have it mutate like you just saw. The claw guy is a pretty common one. It's also a big pain in the ass because they get harder to kill when they do that, and they can reach out with the claw and grab you. That thing hurts like hell. Do anything you can possibly do to avoid it. But there's got to be at least a dozen mutations we'll see throughout the game. That's just one of many. Here you'll lose 2 of your soldiers as they stay behind. But we still got 4 of us. Now this alleyway you'll have a shootout, but there's also 3 enemies that appear from the right there with machetes. I'm saying that weird.
Just received reports that hostiles are gathering around Bosawon.
Anyway, be careful of them, of course. Hand grenade or flash grenade's probably a good idea right now. It's also a good idea to duck and cover like he was doing. Another arm mutation. Oh, see, my health took a hit there and it's glowing red. If you can manage to not get hit, and I'm out of ammo, that's wonderful. If you can manage to not get hit when that happens, it will heal by itself. Yeah, there's a good grenade. And one more guy. And what a pain. He's not stronger than hand grenade though. Piers walked right into that. Oh, it's a good thing I'm playing solo because oh man. Be sure to check out this room where the machete enemies came from for the boxes. Yeah, the computer controlled partner really can take a lot of damage. You don't even have to think twice about throwing a grenade with him in the vicinity. It's not like he's going to die on you or anything. But after that shootout in the alleyway, come into this room and be sure to break all the boxes in here. It's very important. The second one, this crate right here. Behind this crate is the second Serpent Emblem of the chapter. Also very easy to find if somebody's going through the game and just looking for all the boxes they can break, which most people do. 2 down, 2 to go. I think that's a good place to end this video. So, next time, continuing on with Chapter 1. Later, guys.